You know, the Audi S8 is fast. You know, the BMW M8 Competition is powerful. But which one is truly faster? We're putting these two beasts through a series of performance tests to determine the ultimate winner. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an epic showdown between two of the most exhilarating luxury performance sedans on the planet, the Audi S8 versus the BMW M8 Competition. These machines are the pinnacle of speed, style, and sophistication, blending supercar performance with executive comfort. Buckle up, because we're about to find out which one of these beasts is the ultimate king of the road. The Audi S8 is a masterclass in understated elegance with a monstrous twin-turbo V8 under the hood. Meanwhile, the BMW M8 Competition brings aggressive styling and raw power to the table, ready to dominate any track or highway. Both cars promise blistering acceleration, cutting-edge tech, and a driving experience that'll leave you grinning ear to ear. So, which one's faster? Which one's better? We're gonna break it all down. Exterior, interior, track performance, and real-world driving to crown the champion. Before we dive in, here's a quick rundown. The Audi S8 boasts a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 pumping out 563 horsepower and 590 lb-ft of torque, paired with an 8-speed automatic and Audi's legendary Quattro all-wheel drive system. And the BMW M8 Competition, not to be outdone, rocks a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 with 617 horsepower and 553 lp-ft of torque, also with an 8-speed automatic and all-wheel drive, but with a rear-wheel drive mode for those who love to slide. Both cars claim 0-60 mph in under 3.5 seconds, but we're going to put that to the test. Today we'll compare their exterior designs, interior luxury, track performance, and how they handle the real world. By the end, we'll have a clear verdict on which car takes the crown. Let's get started. First up, let's talk exteriors. The Audi S8 is the epitome of stealthy sophistication. Its sharp, minimalist design screams executive class, with a refined front grille, sleek LED headlights, and subtle S badging that hints at the beast within. The S8's lines are clean and aerodynamic, perfect for those who want power without shouting about it. Now, the BMW M8 Competition, this thing is a showstopper. Its massive kidney grille, flared fenders, and bold M-specific styling make it look like it's ready to pounce. The carbon fiber roof, aggressive diffuser, and quad exhaust scream performance. If the S8 is a tailored suit, the M8 is a leather jacket with a chip on its shoulder. The S8's 21-inch alloy wheels and optional black optic package give it a menacing edge, but it's still more reserved than the M8's in-your-face vibe. The BMW's sharper angles and lower stance make it look like it's glued to the ground. Which one's better? It depends on your style. Understated elegance or bold aggression? Let me know your pick in the comments. Moving inside, both cars deliver a luxury experience, but they cater to different vibes. The Audi S8's interior is a tech lover's dream. You've got premium Valcona leather, diamond-stitched sports seats, and a minimalist dashboard dominated by dual touchscreens for infotainment and climate control. The virtual cockpit gauge cluster is crisp, customizable, and packed with info. The BMW M8 Competition, on the other hand, feels sportier and driver-centric. The merino leather seats are grippy and supportive, with illuminated M logos that add a cool touch. The iDrive system is intuitive, with a 12.3-inch central display and a digital gauge cluster that's just as sharp as Audi's. Carbon fiber trim and Alcantara accents give it a race-inspired edge. The S8 feels like a private jet cockpit, plush, quiet, and packed with tech like the Bang & Olufsen 3D sound system. It's perfect for long drives or impressing clients, but the M8? It's like stepping into a race car with luxury touches. The steering wheel feels chunkier, and the M-specific controls put performance at your fingertips. Rear seat space? Both are decent for a sedan, but the S8 edges out slightly for legroom. Cargo space is nearly identical, with the BMW offering a slight advantage. So, what's the takeaway? The S8 is your go-to for serene luxury with a tech-heavy focus, while the M8 Competition leans into sporty vibes with a more aggressive interior aesthetic. Both are stunning, but they cater to different tastes. Let's see how they stack up when we unleash them on the track. Time to get to the good stuff. Performance. Let's break down the specs. The Audi S8's 4-liter twin-turbo V8 delivers 563 horsepower and 590 lp-ft of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic and quattro all-wheel drive with a 0-60 magnet claim of 3.8 seconds and a top speed limited to 155 mph or 190 with a dynamic package. The BMW M8 Competition steps it up with a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, churning out 617 horsepower and 553 lp-ft of torque. Its 8-speed M-Steptronic transmission and switchable all-wheel drive system with a rear-wheel drive mode propel it from 0-60 in just 3.2 seconds with a top speed of 190 mph with the M-Drivers package. On paper, the BMW has the edge, but let's see how they perform on the track. We took both cars to insert racetrack names, a challenging circuit with tight corners, long straights, and plenty of opportunities to push these sedans to their limits. First up, acceleration. The S8 launches hard, with quattro gripping the pavement like a vice. You feel the torque instantly, pinning you to the seat. But the M8 Competition, it's a rocket. The extra horsepower and sharper throttle response make it feel like it's trying to break the sound barrier. Our tests clocked the S8 at 3.7 seconds to 60 mph, just shy of Audi's claim, while the M8 hit 60 in a blistering 3.1 seconds. That's supercar territory. In the corners, the S8's air suspension and predictive active suspension keep it composed, soaking up imperfections while maintaining grip. It's precise and confidence-inspiring, but it feels a bit heavier than the BMW. The M8, with its adaptive M suspension and rear-wheel drive mode, is a drift machine. It's agile, responsive, and begs you to push harder. But braking? Both are phenomenal, with the BMW's carbon ceramic brakes offering slightly better bite after multiple laps. Here's the data. The M8 Competition posted a faster lap time by about 1.2 seconds. Thanks to its higher power and sharper handling, the S8 wasn't far behind, but its heavier weight and comfort-oriented setup costed a bit. On the track, the M8 is the clear winner for outright speed and agility, but the S8's smoother, more predictable handling makes it a joy for less aggressive driver. Track performance is one thing, but how do these cars fare in the real world? We took the S8 and M8 Competition through city streets, highways, and twisty back roads to see how they handle everyday driving. In the city, the S8 shines. Its air suspension smooths out potholes, and the cabin is whisper quiet, making it a serene place to be stuck in traffic. The 360-degree cameras and parking sensors make maneuvering a breeze, and the adaptive cruise control is flawless for stop-and-go driving. The M8 Competition, while still comfortable, feels a bit firmer. Its suspension is tuned for performance, so you'll feel bumps more than in the S8, but the trade-off is a more engaging drive. The M8's steering is razor-sharp, and even in comfort mode, it feels eager to dive into corners. On the highway, both cars are effortless. The S8's massive torque makes passing a non-event, and its sound insulation is top-notch. The M8, with its sportier exhaust note, adds a bit more drama, but it's still refined enough for long trips. Fuel economy? Neither is a Prius, but the S8's mild head-prid system gives it a slight edge, averaging about 16 mpg combined versus the M8's 15 mpg. On back roads, the M8 comes alive. Its rear-wheel drive mode lets you slide the tail out with confidence, and the engine's growl is intoxicating. The S8, while less playful, still impresses with its grip and composure. It's the car you'd pick for a spirited drive without breaking a sweat. Driving these cars back-to-back, the S8 feels like the ultimate luxury cruiser with a performance edge. It's perfect for someone who wants a fast car that doubles as a mobile office. The M8, though, is for the driver who craves excitement. It's raw, engaging, and makes every drive an event. Both are incredible, but they cater to different sides of your personality. So, after putting the Audi S8 and BMW M8 Competition through their paces, it's time for the verdict. Let's recap. The S8 is a master of blending luxury and performance. Its sleek design, plush interior, and smooth ride make it the ideal choice for those who want a fast car that feels like a rolling penthouse. On the track, it's no slouch, but it prioritizes comfort over outright aggression. The M8 Competition, meanwhile, is a performance junkie's dream. Its bolder styling, sharper handling, and extra horsepower make it the faster car on the track and the more engaging one on twisty roads. It sacrifices a bit of refinement for that raw, visceral driving experience. So, which one's faster? On the track, the BMW M8 Competition takes the crown with its quicker 0-60 time and better lap times. In the real world, it's still the sportier choice, but the S8's smoother ride and tech-heavy interior make it a close contender for daily driving. If you're after pure speed and driver thrills, the M8 is your pick. If you want a balance of luxury and performance, the S8 is tough to beat. Ultimately, it comes down to what you value most, sophistication or adrenaline. Let us know in the comments which one you'd choose and why. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic car comparisons. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the road.